Oh, I'm dreaming again. The same dream. I hear a voice. You are doing great. You can change. I will help you. Never forget what you need to do. I will help you remember. Ooh. I wake up. My head hurts a bit. I take up some painkillers to kill the pain. I get up and get ready for school. Wait for me, you meanie. Oh, there she is. I waited for over an hour in front of her house. She didn't answer her doorbell. She didn't even answer her cell phone either. I decided to start walking and now she shows up. I think next time I'm just going inside. Waking up is so hard. Sometimes I just stare at the window and think to myself, why even make the effort? If you want, I'll come into your room and wake you up every morning. How about that? Ew, gross. Figures as much. Trying to be helpful and that's the thanks I get. Ain't that the truth? Are you ready to go? I've been waiting for an hour, so I guess so. Are you sure you're awake? Yes, I'm woke as fuck. Wow. Alright, let's go to school. Sierra is acting strange. We both run to school. We barely make it on time before the gates close. Class time already! Yay! I hope for more cupcakes if it's a daily thing. Hi, you One Punch Man. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I won't make the same mistakes like the last time, Monica. Last time? What last time? Monica looks flustered and leaves. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. I look around to see what everyone is doing. Monica and Sayuri are in a deep conversation about something. Yuri is engrossed in a book. I decide to walk by the closet to see what Nizuki's up to. Ugh! I hear Nizuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Are you looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! Always messing around with my stuff and never putting it back where it belongs. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Nizuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga, sweet. You read manga, right? Hell yes I do. Okay, by the way guys, if you don't know what manga is, I looked it up after I played the original. It's a Japanese comic book. So yeah. And also, One Punch Man and my other character that I named Goku, Dragon Ball Z and One Punch Man happen to be manga, and I didn't know that. So yeah, the more you know, guys, the more you know. That has to do. Manga is life. How did you know? I heard you bring it up at the same point at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. I should stop reading manga before I go to bed. It looks like the ink is getting stuck into my face when I fall asleep on it. But I'll tell you one thing, One Punch Man. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, that's true. You don't want to do that. In fact, Nizuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ooh. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's Mo to the extreme. Don't just stand there, huh? Nizuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. This is the first time I'm coming out the closet. There will be more times. What? She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Nizuki? Eh? Can you come over here real quick? Really quick, Sayuri and I need to speak to you about a few things for the club activities. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. It won't take long. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Ah! Nizuki suddenly notices how close she's got to me. She hesitantly slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Nizuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens next? Sure I do. Well, don't be a dummy. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really did plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish this. Finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish the one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got from part way through the volume so far. I should be able to finish this and hopefully have time to speak to Natsuki tomorrow about this. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. While Natsuki is working with the other girls, Yuri approaches me. Thanks for keeping your promise, One Punch Man, and coming back to the club. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a comfort for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sherry told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just come here to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't hear the end of it. Nizuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Nizuki finds herself stuck on saying Monica and manga. Motherfucker, manga is literature. Wow. Oh, this freaking mod, man. Damn straight. Swiftly defeated, Nizuki plops back to her seat. Come on, Nizuki, let's talk about manga some more. Nizuki refuses to speak to me for now. I guess I will I'll talk to her later, but about it then. I forgot to ask if she's like Sailor Moon. Wow. Okay. Wow. Don't worry, guys. One Punch Man always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Shiori, that's because your room is so messy. I'm surprised you crawl out of that pile every morning. And you almost set your house on fire once. Luckily, I was able to put it out. I didn't even know you could burn water. Alright. Well, I kind of want to know what's it about. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over at the back. The book is called The Portrait of Markov. Oh, that book. Man, that book is bad news, guys. It's bad news. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her young lost sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. How can someone make something that dark? That's kind of... Yuri gets generally giggles, then starts laughing uncontrollably suddenly. Ooh. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, One Punch Man? Well, it's not a bad thing, I guess. Well, no. I've read a few books like that. That's not even close to the truth. I'm kind of like manga. She's acting kind of strange. Maybe it's her eyes. Oh yeah, look at her eyes. What the hell? Huh. Alright, I guess it's time to share poems. One Punch Man, you are first. I start to recite my poem first. Darkness wanders in my soul, pours out from each and every hole. Oh yeah, we didn't write a poem last time. Oh, this is new. This is new right here. I kind of like to have the mod creator did that. That's really cool. I don't know what this all means, but let it end now. Exit scene. Across the room, Shiori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read them in a tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with her one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? You're missing the point. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Shuri liked it, and One Punch Man did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Ooh. And One Punch Man liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Nasuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that One Punch Man appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything all overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew 2 sizes too big as soon as One Punch Man started showing up. Nasuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Well, I'm screwed. No escape now. One Punch Man. She's just trying to make it look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, One Punch Man. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, One Punch Man? Well, ooh. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I'm an expert in writing, but screw it, let's do this. Nut up or shut up. So of course that's going to be nut up or shut up. You know what? Nasuki glances at me menacingly while Yuri's expression is so defenseless. What the hell am I going to do now? Then it hits me. Nasuki, Yuri, I know that it's strange for me to say. You guys are my friends. New friends, sure, but still friends. We don't need to fight and bicker with one another. Friends are wonderful people who have different and can respect one another for those differences in opinions. Nasuki's poems I read today hit me hard, and it's amazing on how people can only really try, then try and they try. Yuri's poem is amazing because how skillfully misleading the message is with the bread and the raccoon. Everyone's so talented with them, while my skills are so subpar. So why are we fighting again? Because, well, Yuri jumps in on the conversation. Also, Nasuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Yuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. My jaw drops to the ground. Did you just say what I heard you say? Yuri approaches Yuri with her hands out in a squeezing motion. Oh, wow. Squeeze. Okay, moving on. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Aww. Yuri goes back to whatever she was doing before the commission happened. Nasuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. I gently pat Nasuki on the head. There. So this is why Shiori's vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, it might come off as good as a leader, and I can recognize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As vice president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Thank you. Not a problem. I wasn't that good before either, but something changed for me. Monica gives an awkward smile. Take good care of Shiori, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes 2 of us. You can count on me. I'll take care of all of you. That dream making me saying weird things again. Thanks. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing me to blush. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If that dream is true, I need to save them all. My friends. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. One Punch Man, how about you? Yeah, I had fun. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, there is hope for me yet. I nod to myself with newfound determination. One Punch Man. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Shiori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Shiori and I have spent this much time together. This is bliss. Shiori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Nasuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Shiori mumbles under her breath. I think it's because of you. I think they were trying to fight for dominance over you. You don't say. At least you won't have to worry about me when I'm gone. The other girls will take care of you when you're gone. What did you just say? Nothing, silly. You're just hearing things. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I like you all, actually. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, One Punch Man, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone will really likes you too. I blush awkwardly and get flustered. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Shiori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Or maybe I'm a dumbass and she knows more than I'm thinking. Where did that come from? I'll make sure we all have a nice and bright future, Shiori, together. I pat Shiori on the shoulder. I really mean that this time. There I go saying this time again. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this.
Yo, I ain't here for the